Welcome, and Collins here for Rosie Studio. Today we're going to create this birthday card. Let's go over the products I used to create this beautiful card. I'm using the Bayfair collection. The Bayfair collection has 6x6 and 12x12. I'm going to use the 6x6 designer paper pad. There's also coordinating cardstock, which I do not have. I'm going to use the cardstock stickers. I'm going to use this sentiment here, sending birthday hugs. And Rosie Studio has a beautiful collection of mini dies. I'm going to use this little bird here. I'll have it all linked in the description for you. So I went ahead and die cut and cut all my pieces for the card just to save us some time today. We're going to be creating an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So here's our little bird, and it's so cute. It has these little openings in the wings, and I went ahead and backed it with some foil cardstock. So I thought that was so cute, just to bring in the gold, because this collection has little pops of gold foil throughout. So we have our little bird, and I'm going to show you all the papers I used from the collection. So our little bird was cut out of this pink tone-on-tone floral. Thought it would be cute to create almost the effect of feathers, but just with floral. So there you see, you cut it out of there. For the background, I have this floral here, and it has like little pale blue in the background, almost like a gingham or plaid. And then this here is more of a navy blue dots, but as you can see, there's little gold foil dots every so often. Here's our card base. And we're going to create a landscape card, and that's again an A2 side. And then to coordinate, since that has that pale blue in there, I pulled some blue cardstock from my stash. That coordinates nicely, and it brings it all together. So also I will be matting this on medium pink cardstock. I thought that would be great because it'll bring the pink in from the florals and from the bird. My pattern paper I cut 2 by 5 1/4, and again we're going to create this landscape here. And I did the same with my cardstock, so that it fits beautifully and gets matted with that medium pink. And then for this little strip, it's about 1/4 inch, also by 5 1/4. So for my stash, I pulled out some light pink cardstock, and then, as you can see, it's different tone, and I did that so that it also brings in those tones from the bird. It has a lighter pink and a darker pink on top. And I also die cut a simple white cardstock to make the bird pop up, so because you put it on the pink and it kind of blends in. We'll be bringing in more of that little foil cardstock, and it's gold, and we're going to use that to mat our sentiment. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this white cardstock circle onto our pink cardstock circle. We're going to pop up our bird. I'm going to grab some foam adhesive here, and we're going to put some foam adhesive only on the back of the bird. I'm going to put some on the body, the tail, the head, and the wings, so it's like nice even, so it doesn't bend. I went ahead and did, just with my fingers, curved her wings a bit there, and I'm going to put a little foam adhesive so that it can keep that curve, because it'll add nice dimension to our card. I'm going to go ahead and add the last few pieces. I have to trim this so that it fits in there, because the tail is tiny, it's very delicate, so I want to make sure I put just a little bit in there. And then that last little piece I'll put on the head, so everybody's even covered. I'll remove the backing and place that onto our circle, and then we'll set it to the side so we can build the rest of our card. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to have the bird facing more upward, if that makes any sense. There we go. Place it there, and we'll set it to the side. You can see the dimension. It's so nice of the curve of the wing. All right, so let's build the rest of this. So this is cardstock I've had in my stash for a while, and it's not the best quality. It's not, I shouldn't say that. It's not the best. It's not heavy, I should say. It's, it's a lightweight cardstock. So I'm adhering it to a heavier cardstock just to give some firmness to this card. All right, so I'm gonna add, I use a little Scotch tape to tape my two pieces together so I can move it as one piece. It's easier for lining up for me. You do not have to do this. If you can line your pieces up evenly, go for it. I, however, have trouble, so I tape them together. I'm going to adhere that to our card panel. Now I'm going to adhere the little strip, which helps hide the two seams, and it gives it more of a finished touch. So now we can add our bird, and I love that darker blue. When you put the circle, it kind of anchors the circle so it doesn't look like it's just floating on there. I mean, I know it's a bird and we want it to look like it's flying, but still, you want the element to look like it's anchored onto your project. Right, I'm going to adhere our card panel to our card base. I'm going to quickly do that. And there we go, and then it's top folding like this. Perfect. And now we're going to get our sentiment. I'm just going to peel it off the cardstock sticker pack, and I'm going to place it onto this gold foil cardstock from my stash. And I thought it'd be nice just to have it just behind it to bring that little bit of gold on there as well. Get my mini trimmer and trim this down so that we can place it on our card. I'm going to use some foam adhesive behind this. Well, I think I need to just trim a little bit more. It's not so straight. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to grab my card out, and this is about where I'm going to place it. I want some of that darker still showing, darker pattern paper to still show. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put some of the foam adhesive onto the back of that, and then I'm going to line it up and try to get it as straight as possible here. There we go. Press it in place. We're almost done. I just want to put in some finishing touches, so I'm going to bring in some gold confetti from my stash, and I'm going to create a little triangle. I'm going to put one above the sentiment, one below the bird, and one near the bird's wing up here. Why do I do that? Because you can follow the triangle with your eye, and it brings you to the focal point, which is the sentiment and the element or the image on the card. I always try to do it in sets of 3. When our eyes read it better. And now our card is complete. So here we have a cute bird. You have that gold behind the wing, the sentiment, and the gold touches here and there. It was so quick and easy, and you have plenty of paper to create another identical one if you want. Okay, so we use the Bayfair collection 6x6 paper, the cardstock stickers, and the Rosie Studios mini die, which is the little bird. I will have everything linked for you in the description box below for you to go shop at Rosie Studio. They have wonderful collections. Thank you for being here. I hope you found some inspiration, and I'll leave you again with a little of the card here.